Brownsea Island is kind of a last refuge for red squirrel, the native red squirrel. If we go across the harbour back to the mainland, everywhere we look we'll be seeing grey squirrels. Why greys there? Why reds here? Well, the greys are a North American species, carry a virus, doesn't really cause the grey squirrels that much damage, but the red squirrels are very susceptible, and you get this passing on the virus to the red squirrel, and it basically causes a big issue for them. So in the context of Brownsea Island being a refuge for a native species from this highly invasive North American species, then that's extremely relevant. In terms of what I hope people have taken away from the talk really is firstly just how pervasive invasive species, whether it be in the marine environment, freshwater environment, or indeed the terrestrial environment, just how pervasive these animals and these plants can be. So once they're introduced, they can be here an extremely long time, if not forever. And indeed, they are all around us, whether we're looking in Poole Harbour, whether we're looking in Bournemouth Central Gardens, for example, whether we're looking at the Refuge or beyond. Everywhere we look, we're going to see non-native species, some of those being very invasive. So that's one thing I want them to take away. The other aspect I'm hoping people have taken away is literally that once you have an introduction, that species becomes invasive. Managing that species is really difficult, if not impossible. So if ever people are thinking around introducing a species, that could be an individual, it could be a group, such as an angling group for putting in a new species, think very carefully, think of the environmental risk, and think about whether or not in 50 years, 100 years, it will seem such a good idea as it does today.